my gourmet shrimp seafood lunch. Looks like we got shrimp. $3.48. That's not bad. Let's see here. What else we got? More shrimp. Ooh, $6, $7, $8, $7.48. What's going on? $5, $7, $8. Getting closer to budget. Shrimp scampi and linguine. Oh, yeah. That sounds good. Maybe I should consider getting some of this. So we even got baby shrimp. How much is that? $3.32. That's not bad. If I go with just that shrimp, I gotta get some noodles. So let me see what I'm looking at here. Dollar, at least $1 something per box, huh? Still doesn't look too bad. Oh, but I'm gonna need sauce. If I'm doing shrimp, I think I'm gonna want to go with some white sauce. What are we looking at here? Looks like, looks like there's one on the bottom for about $1.50. All this stuff is starting to add up. Wait a minute. Oh, heck yeah, now we're talking. Here we go. 34 cents. This is more up my alley. 20 cents might not be convenient enough. Let's go back this way. Here we go. Ooh, 34 cents. Seafood. Yummy, yummy. Alright. Super shaky camera. Let me hold it two-handed. There we go. So, let's see. Can I get some better lighting here? Here we go. Gonna have to walk backwards. Anyway, cooking my lunch, my gourmet. There we go. Is that better? My gourmet shrimp seafood lunch is going to be cooking, and I'll be trying it here shortly. Time for the cooking. Some nutritional information there. Yeah, we're going to get some good stuff. Sun's out. Not super out. I mean, we're not getting bombarded with sun. But I am sitting facing the sun, and I'm just wondering how this looks like. I guess we should all try different light sources. I'm actually speaking, I guess, to other YouTube creators, if anybody listens to this or pays attention to this channel. Anyway, hey everybody. This is Thank You, happy to be here. Is normally the way I start out these videos, but yeah, I just kind of went off on a really short tangent right there. I don't think I've gotten any responses yet on how you guys feel about when I just unscripted. There is no script to begin with. If you guys ever thought any of this was scripted, wow. I would hope that I'm a better writer if I ever resorted to scripting out this stuff. But no, none of this stuff has ever been scripted. This is just me in front of the camera, eating things and talking to you guys about stuff. So anyway, today I am trying out some shrimp ramen. We're doing seafood today. Yeah, we're ballin' big time. Only this right here is what we're going to be eating. It's still kind of warming up. I added some hot water to it. This right here in this container, some Maruchan instant lunch. This is the shrimp flavored instant lunch. So this is what I do. They tell you to unfold it about halfway on the lid, or whatever this thing is, on the lid. Flip it up and then pour your hot water in, and then cover it back up and let it sit for 3 minutes. And I think it's been about that long since I put the hot water in. But what I like to do to secure my lid is like to take my fork and just jam a hole in the lid and kind of pin it to the side of the cup. So That's where I'm at with this right here. I think it's been a minute. Let's take this out. I think I may have slightly overfilled it, so I'm hoping that nothing spills out on me or in the vehicle. I don't want this vehicle just stinking of shrimp noodly goodness forever. I don't know if you can see the steam. There's definitely some steam in there. Wish I could get a good shot. Oh, without spilling anything. Let me take a sip of this broth and see if I can tilt it towards the camera a little bit better. The broth is nice and salty, but it's ramen. Hey, what do you expect? Of course it's salty. I don't think I'm going to get it low enough to where I can tilt it towards the camera as of yet. So maybe I'll just pull some stuff out so you guys can see. Now I think you can see the steam coming off of there, so you can tell it's nice and hot. Ramen, for me, ramen is one of those comfort foods, you know. It's something that, like, growing up, you know, when I got sick and I stayed home from school, when my mom was home, she would make me, like, a cup of soup, or she'd, you know, heat up some soup on the stove or something like that. But as I got older, and, you know, sometimes my parents would already be either on their way to work or already at work by the time I was awake and ready for school in high school. And, you know, if I wasn't feeling well, there wasn't really anybody there. But, you know, I was pretty somewhat sufficient. I could heat up some noodles and eat that, that's for sure. So that's what I ate often. And, you know, it's kind of one of those, for me, these instant ramens anyway. I haven't had any of that gourmet ramen stuff that you get at restaurants. I've only had instant ramen. But for me, it's one of those comfort things that, you know, when you're not feeling well, you make. It's really easy to make, and, you know, it gives you something. You get something in your system when you're not feeling well, and usually it's pretty easy to keep down. And if you do have to regurgitate it, I suppose it's not the most unpleasant thing to have to upchuck. So, that being said, hopefully that doesn't happen to me on this video. But I'm just stirring it in because the way that these things are packaged, usually have your noodles are like in a hard block at the bottom, and then the seasoning's there, and then above the noodles there's like a little layer of, I'm guessing they're probably freeze-dried vegetables. You got some peas, some carrots, I think there's some corn in there. And yeah, I just kind of stir it up, so hopefully, like, as I'm eating it, maybe I'll get a little bit of that with each one of the bites. Oh, and this was the shrimp flavored. It actually does have some dehydrated shrimp, which I have, I'm not going to say brought back to life, because it's definitely dead. But I guess, is it reconstituted? Is that the word that's used when you do something like that? When you dehydrate something and then rehydrate it? Reconstituted? I don't know. Man, this is making, the steam is actually getting my nose run, I think. Or maybe it was the jog to the car. I'm trying to do this on a lunch break. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's suddenly starting to rain. So just in case you people out there thought that Boise, Idaho is not part of the Pacific Northwest, guess what? It's late March. I see blue skies up ahead of me, but right above me there's a big cloud, and we are getting some rain, and I'm sure you're hearing that right now. So hopefully it's not too distracting on this video. Maybe with the soothing sounds of my voice, along with the raindrops pitter-pattering and making their way down my windshield. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this could be like your little, what is it called, ASMR, except I'm not whispering, but maybe I'm still soothing nonetheless. Anyway, hopefully you guys can hear me, those people who are paying attention and want to watch me eat some noodles. Hopefully you can hear me over the rain, although it sounds like it's starting to pick up and it's getting even louder. So let's just get into it, I guess. So here's my noodles. For those of you who've never seen the ramen that comes in one of these instant noodle ramen things, it smells like ramen. It's not There's nothing fishy that I smell in this, so you wouldn't, just by smelling it, I don't think you would guess that it's anything other than, you know, chicken or beef ramen. Salty. Now, is it proper etiquette when you're eating noodles to slurp the noodles? Maybe it's just our Western culture. But I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of slurping. Plus, these noodles, as you can tell, when they come out, they're like real short. Who needs to slurp that? You just get it in there. So far, so far this isn't super fishy. It's salty, like most ramen is. Maybe a little bit of slurping with that one. It's salty. It's noodly. Haven't gotten a whole lot of vegetables with this either. Mostly just noodles. It's nice and warm. So that's why these are always nice, like when you're not feeling well or whatever. It's instant. So at home, you'll probably have to boil some water here. Where I heated this up, I'm just taking a break outside of my work. They have a little machine that dispenses coffee and hot water for tea. So I just used that hot water and I poured it in here. Yeah, those noodles are good. I wish... So here's one thing. I wish it had more of the items other than just straight noodles. So I'm looking in here and I'm trying... There we go. I got a pea. I don't know if you can see that. I have a pea on my fork. And I lost it. There's just so much noodles that it's hard to get anything but it. There's little slivers of carrot. Oh. That time the noodles escaped, but not the carrot. So I did get a piece of carrot with that. Like I said, it's salty, it's hot. But it's ramen, and there's just something about ramen that's kind of satisfying. Like, I don't know, it's just because it's instant. It's not super, like, filled with spices or anything unwanted. But yeah, I don't know. Would I recommend? I think this ended up only costing me like 28 cents. If you can get it for that price, yeah, I recommend. What was that? Maybe it even makes the rain go away. If that's the case, then it's definitely worth your 28 cents. So, this was the shrimp flavored. I've eaten about half of the cup so far. And let me swallow before I keep talking, because I think stuff is starting to come out as I'm speaking. So far, I don't think I've eaten a piece of shrimp. I don't know if there's any in here. If it's just shrimp flavor, I swear I saw dehydrated shrimp somewhere in there. But I don't think I'm getting any. Oh, wait. I don't want to mess with it. I see one under that noodle. I don't want to mess with it just so you guys can see it, but... Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get for messing with it. Of course. Of course. Darn it. I don't know. It's sunk to the bottom. I'm not going to get to it. But as far as, you know, would I recommend it? Again, 28 cents. I'd say that's probably a good deal, even if you could get it for like 50 cents. It's not a bad deal. Oh, the rain did go away. Maybe this is miracle soup after all. Sorry, I got a piece of noodle stuck to my finger. See, I would recommend it at 28. I would recommend it at 50. You go beyond that, and I might have to stop recommending. But at 28, I think it's a good deal. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I recommend. Keep watching. I'm gonna try more stuff. Again, I didn't find too many shrimp. There's a little pea. It's important to get your vegetables, although I don't know once those vegetables are saturated in this salty broth how much of a health benefit they're giving to you, but at the same time, it is a pea. Oh, and does that make it a vegetable or a legume? Or are legumes vegetables? Food for thought. Anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll be back with more reviews. Peace. Oh man, I'm telling you, I need a liquid refreshment. And when it comes to happy hour, and this is not sponsored, although it'd be nice if it could be, though I'm guessing it'd probably be a good idea to get the viewer count up, and who knows how that works. You just got to be entertaining, I guess, and do what you got to do for views. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, trying to get the best value where you can get it. Of course, Sonic is an awesome choice for drinks. Happy hours at Sonic, I always recommend. Yeah, there's places like McDonald's, and I don't know if this is a regional thing, but here where I'm located, McDonald's does have, or at least they did. I don't know if they're doing it anymore. I don't eat at McDonald's very often, but McDonald's had any size drink for $1 for a while, and it might still be ongoing. So, if you're just looking to get a soda, McDonald's is probably a good option. But if you're looking for that something special, and the drink, the people that I think of, the place that I think of when I'm thirsty and I want something to drink and I want something really satisfying, it's got to be Sonic. Sonic's just got those drinks, man. Those slushes are delicious. And unfortunately, and hopefully if anybody at Sonic ever checks these videos out, they did do away with my favorite flavor. It's not only mine, but mine and my youngest child's favorite flavor, peach. They did away with it. It's not an item available. It's not a flavor available for you to order any longer. At least not here where we're located. So yeah, I'm gonna get a slush. I'm gonna have to pick something other than peach, unfortunately. Hey, it's another good time for some recommendations. Why don't you guys tell me what you recommend? Obviously, it's not gonna make it in time because I'm shooting this video right now, but maybe before the next time I visit Sonic, I'm gonna consider what you recommend and possibly get that. Could go for like a cherry limeade or something like that. Those are always good. But who knows? I might get a slush just because I don't know. I'm really in the mood for a slush. So let me see what's available. And ooh, look at all the stuff in the way in between me and the camera. That's nice to have an obstruction right in the middle of you viewing me talking. But yeah, let's see what's available and get us some delicious drink here. Yeah, Brittany, can I get a Route 44 Diet Cherry Limeade? No, that's going to be everything. 133 and I'll keep one. All right, thank you. Oh, Brittany. Yeah, she always makes good drinks, and can't wait to pick up my order and drink me some Diet Cherry Limeade. So it still said it had a few calories in it, but it's not a lot. I'm guessing the must use, because I think the base of the limeade is Sprite, because it's carbonated. So I'm guessing they probably use Diet Sprite. Maybe the syrup is diet as well, and maybe it's got calories because I think they do throw in some of those
maraschino cherries in there. But yeah, calories are not substantial. The drink's still good, even though it is diet. And yeah, I'm thirsty and I'm ready. My work day's halfway over. Um, just ready to chill, relax, and then of course go back to work and work. But until then, let's relax and drink us some diet cherry limeade.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So it was 133 for you.
33. Okay.
Straw for you.
Thank you. Anticipation. Man. Thirsty. The thirst. So I should get $19 back and a big old cherry lime.
$19 back for you.
Thank you.
There's your drink for you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks. Yeah, I got the refreshments. Time to get on out of here and go enjoy my afternoon. Get some of this diet cherry limeade in me. Oh man, I'm feeling better about the day already. These gray skies and this rain can't really do much to me. I grew up in Seattle, so I'm used to that. In fact, this is kind of what I'm used to. Like, I don't know what you heard about Seattle, but a lot of people talk about it being rainy. Oh, the rain disappeared. Look at that. It's kind of like what you just experienced with me right now. It's just wet. It's not like they get torrential rains every day or anything like that, and that there's windstorms and all that stuff. It's not stormy weather. It's just wet. It's just a pretty reoccurring drizzle. But we had sunny days. 80-degree temperatures, 90-degree temperatures sometimes. Hardly ever got to the hundreds or anything like that. But at the same time, in the winters, it didn't get really cold there either. So it was just kind of a nice temporal climate. But forget what people tell you about it raining all the time. It's not constant rain. And there's places in the country, I'm not going to name which places, you guys know who you are, who actually get more rainfall than Seattle does normally. And for some reason, nobody ever combines that location with, getting the most rainfall. It's always Seattle that gets that label. But anyway, I'm here to tell you that that's not always the case. And same with where I'm at right now. This is also part of the Northwest. And above me and over to, that's west, so that's north. Over to the north of me, I'm seeing gray skies. But I look south, like it's almost split. Like right where my car is, on over north, it's gray and cloudy. But I just turn out this window and I look south and I see a big patch of blue. So maybe the clouds are all traveling this direction and that blue skies are going to be coming our way. Who knows? But it's not, now you can't even hear it. Like it's barely trickling. So it's just, I don't know. I wouldn't call that a storm. We just had a little bit of rainfall. And I'm not going to let that get in my way. I'm not going to let it disappoint me. I'm having a good day so far at work. We hooked it up with a potluck. I brought my cheese goo that I'm kind of like known for bringing, which is basically just nacho cheese dip. Got one of those little little hot dipper crock pots. Just, put it in there, plug that thing in, get it warmed up, get some warmy cheese goo ready. And you can dip anything in that stuff, and it's delicious. So, yeah, our team threw together a big potluck, got everybody full. I don't remember anybody bringing any drinks, so I did go out and get myself this cherry limeade. Saved a little bit of room from that potluck, because I know you guys were watching me eat some ramen. so I can put some ramen in me and do a review, because I had that review planned out. I saw that packet of, or not the packet, but that little styrofoam cup of instant noodles, and the fact that it was like less than 50 cents. It was like, what did I say it was? So like 32 cents or something like that. It was calling me, and I was like, yeah, that's shrimp, that's seafood, that's luxury right there. I mean, that's living lavish. So yeah, so I heated that up, tried it for you. I thought it was pretty good. Didn't taste extra shrimpy or extra like seafood. It was salty like ramen is known to be, with I guess a little hint of shrimp flavor in there. But yeah, it was good stuff. So that was it. You guys joined me on a lunch break. We took a little adventure. Went out, got a half price cherry limeade that I haven't started drinking yet, but I will soon. Here, let me take the straw out of my water cup. Put it in my cherry limeade. Take a sip just so you can enjoy that with me. Oh, that's delicious. Oh yeah, good day, good day. And I hope you guys are having a good day too. Anyway, this is thank you, happy to be here. Saying peace for now, but I will be back tomorrow. We'll film some more stuff. We'll make it another good day together. Peace.